ahead.
Hey everybody, stupid hot in the shop. So we got fans going. I'm going to try to talk loud. We're doing curls today. I've got things kind of sort of set up. I don't have a working scale yet. I'm going to get one because I want to verify the actual weight of the bars that I have. I'm getting different weights when I look online, asking different people. So that way, if I say I'm working out with X and X, I know what I'm actually doing. It doesn't really matter per se as long as you're using resistance and you keep tracking to go up. But that way I know for my own self, and if somebody's watching knows. The important thing here, what we're doing for these videos for, is how do you get from fat and weak like I am to a body like Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger had when he was 23 years old and won the first of 7 Mr. Olympic titles, and he went on to win I think 5 or 6 Mr. Universe titles. Youngest ever. How do you get that body when you never had it and you're in your 50s? Or you just want to be in shape. If you don't start light, you're going to hurt yourself really bad. You're going to get discouraged and you're going to really get out of shape. It's very difficult to heal an injury at any time, let alone when you're older. I'm 53 now. I've never had a Mr. Universe body. Although I got in really good shape in my 40s, but I wasn't Mr. Universe. No, I wasn't. So, how do you go from old, fat, and weak to getting ripped and fairly decent size? Well, this is how you do it without injury. That's what these videos are for. That's the only reason why I'm bothering to do that. To help guys and women like, well, I really want to get in shape. How do I do this so I don't hurt myself? If you start throwing around a bunch of heavy weights, you're going to get hurt. Lay off the ego. Go light. You want to do reps, not stupid high reps. You want to keep them no more than 15 reps, no more than 15 sets. That's absolute max. Don't go beyond that. You want to keep it right about 10 to 12, right in there. So, took 2 days off. We did deadlifts. I knew I was going to take a little time off, so I pushed it, and I still feel it. I'm back of my legs, so it really works that area, and they're still sore. So I still feel it. But I pushed a little harder. So I did 10 sets of 10 at what we think is 70 pounds. Let's see what that bar actually weighs. And then another 3 sets of 8. So trust me, I felt it. And I'm still not at 3 months. I mean, the gut was over the belt. Like, where did that come from? Oh my God. Whoa, I gotta do something. So we're doing something. So I think this little bar right here weighs right about 10 pounds. These are 2.5 pound here, and the last time I did curls, which I didn't put on film, we were started at 15 on the dumbbells. So what we want to do is switch between the dumbbells to the barbell and back and forth to give a wide range of curl movement in the biceps. While it's an isolation exercise, there's other movements that you have to incorporate your rotacuff, and you're actually working your chest and your delts as well, so that everything works together. It has to work together. The muscles are attached everywhere, and nobody in life, when you pick up this and you're moving that and you're doing this, all this whole area works up together. So you have to get working together and yet make these grow. So for as bad as I was, I'm not 3 months in there, I'm really happy with where I'm at. I have a little bit of shape, I have a little bit of definition. The gut, as this grows up here, this will shrink here. That's just how it has to be. If I get this to go down now, I'm going to have this loose, saggy skin. This is just going to be floppy. Don't want that. So we're going to start. It's 3:30 p.m. I'm going to take this barbell and do some warm-up set, which what I think should be 15 pounds. It's a little high. Doing barbell curls. A little high for this one. Get up to that. Just some warm-up sets. And again, you want to work your hands and your wrists squeeze. Always squeeze. Always work your hands and your wrists. It's real important. When you start to go heavy, even though 15 pounds is not heavy, but it's starting bad weight, you've got to get the ligaments and tendons warmed up, not just the muscles. So you want to do a few sets of something light. Even if it's just body weight and squeezing. That short break, that breaks it up, makes it a set. Go for some reverse curls. See, with the reverse, I'm feeling that too much, so that's too much weight for the reverse. So we're gonna, instead of taking these off here, we're going to flip that over. We're going to go with some dumbbells and go like that. I can add into it and change it a little bit. Reverse curl. This gives me more of a movement here. I'll flip it up and bring it up. I didn't have the control at 15, dropped the weight, because we 5 and 5 or a 10-pound bar. So I'm putting the front here, put it up, and raise it. down a little bit. It's going to give us almost a hammer effect with these here. Okay, gives us 3 warm-up sets of that, 3 warm-up sets of these. We're going to take a little break, write that down. Writing that down is our little break. Sometimes you go up and down. Just because I was working out with these before doesn't mean I'm going to do it today. Let's see what I got with my Bryson hammer curls. Oh, the supination. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 10 aside. Now if you start to feel a little weird in your wrist or your elbow or your joints or something, drop the weight. This is feeling a little funny. I'm going to drop the weight. We're going to call that a 15. Never ever be afraid to drop the weight. You gotta drop the ego when you do this. Now we're gonna go to 12 and a halves here. Do another set. Drop the weight and do the exercise right. Six. 20 that's 10 aside. See if we can get another 20 of the 12 and a half. We're probably going to drop the weight. And you got another set of 10 of the 12 and a half. Still feels pretty good. So we're going to see if we can do another set of 12 and a half, which will give us 3 sets. Okay, we did 16. Don't ever force it. You start forcing it, you won't gain. So now we're going to drop the weight.
Sometimes, right?
Okay, so it gives me 5 sets of hammer curls with the supination. Glasses of 10, that's good. now we're going to come back to the bar. We're going to take it off of there. This is 15 pounds. And this gives us a really good squeeze here. That down, write it down, because it's a little break. Now, doing it here, as opposed to bracing here, changes everything. You want to do both. Even if you start out with no weight and you just squeeze, that's okay. Nothing wrong with just using body weight. You just squeeze and go through the exercise. You will build up. Don't force yourself to look good in the gym. You will look nothing but bad when you hurt yourself. Start slow. Use our little break to write it down, make it a set. Always use your mirror. Try to keep your back arms as straight as possible. Don't swing the weight. Always squeeze. Set it down. Yes, I'm using lightweight. Never lean forward like that. It's so easy to slip a disc. Use your legs. another 3 sets of this.
I think you should count out loud.
Oh, we count out loud. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back over. Learn it with your legs. A little water here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't care if it's just the bar. Get in the habit of just lowering it with your legs. Don't slip a disc in your back. One. Don't forget to squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. These are 7.5. half hour into our 45 minutes. We want some definition moves. We want lightweight. So we went up 2.5 pounds from where we were. We're going to see how this feels. Don't be afraid to drop the weight. We're going to bring it across the body, rotor cuff action, and bam. It's 1, 2. Yeah, okay. That doesn't feel right. I'm going to drop that weight. If you start to feel a twinge or anything, drop your weight. I cannot stress that enough. Do not power through the exercise. That's when you create a successive movement injury. And that will take forever to heal. So just drop the weight and do it right. We'll go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Stand aside. We call it a cross hammer with a twist. When you go like that, you're twisting and you're supinating the muscle. Stand aside. What I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to get some small 1-pound increments. That's too big a jump for me. That's okay. Go slow, drop the weight, drop the ego. I want to get some lighter ones, the smallest one ever, 2.5 pounds, 1 pound, 2 pound, like that, like for her, so she can start doing stuff. So, you want your whole upper body flexed when you do this. You flex it, not as tight as you can, but you flex it, and then you bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Some of those. It's real hot in the shop right now.
It's not as hot. It's much
It's been
cooler.
way hotter.
It's much cooler.
If you want continued gains, you've got to drop the ego and drop the weight. Slinging a bunch of weight around is going to get you nothing but hurt, especially if you're an older gentleman. The young guys too. You can be stupid weak at 20 years old. How do you get from stupid weak to strong and buff? You've got to drop the weight, do the exercise right. That's just how it's got to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. You take no break, you write it down. We're going to do 2 more sets of that. See what our time is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. One more set of these and we'll switch the exercise up.
5 pounds, right?
Is that enough?
5 pounds.
1, 5 pounds, yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we got just a few minutes left. We're 45 minutes. It was 5 sets. That's 50 reps per arm. Now we're going to take a 30 pounder here. You want to do this for one hand is one side hand is the other side, top and bottom. You squeeze it together and you go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that down. You gotta give yourself a 15-second break. Otherwise, it's not a set. Come down, remember, pick it up with your legs. Okay, that, check our time. That's a hammer curl. With a 30-pound dumbbell. Whatever you do, you want to do at least 2 sets of it because your hands make your muscles unequal. So you got to do both sides like that. Move this here. I'm going to go to a 25-pound here. You get in here.
Oh, sorry.
I'm at the tail end, which means I'm getting tired. That's why I dropped the weight to 25 pounds. 30. You want to bring it like this. You're squeezing it together to hold it. Harder than it looks. You gotta squeeze that bitch and hold it together. It's the only thing keeping it from dropping. Especially at the tail end of your exercise. We got 25. I'm gonna drop the weight. Do another one. This is 17 and a half. It's too light. This is
How much? How much are those? I couldn't hear you.
This is 22 and a half.
22 and a half, okay.
10. Don't let anybody tell you how easy it is. You're full of shit. Huh. Okay. Check my time. I noticed I picked up one hand and then the other because I want to equalize my strength. If I always carry with one hand, that side's always going to be stronger. One more.
Okay.
Well, 3 minutes left. So here's our 12 and a half into our 20. So we're tired. We're at the end of the set, so we're tearing down. We gotta still gotta squeeze this and do it right. This will be our last set. We'll see if we can even do it. You're not squeezing the muscle, you ain't working it right. So don't be afraid to drop the weight so you can do it right. This is 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. Ooh, man. Okay. Got 30. We got 22.5, I think. Start with 25. Higher. 25, 22.5, and 20. So dumbbell. 1. Hammer curl. Bench. Always write 1, so if you write the 1, you know you're not using 2, you're using 1 dumbbell. It means you're holding it like this. Okay, so it gives me 45 minutes of curls.
Take your water.
What's that? Yeah, the water.
Pick up this stuff.
I'm gonna come back and pick it up. I'm just gonna walk over here and pick up. So that's how you do a lot of exercise. I'll give you a lot of results with really light weight so you don't injure yourself. If you do it with heavy weight, not that you can't build it up, but I'm sorry man, somebody doing curls with 50 pounds, you better look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You better be that big. And I ain't even close. I may never be that size. So this is how you do it when you're not that size, when you're old and fat and weak, or young and fat and weak, and you want to get in shape. You got to drop the weight, drop the ego, do the exercise properly. So I don't even trust holding the glass with one hand right now. I'm tired. It was a hell of a workout for me. And we're gonna get us some banana here. Be very, very ripe. Probably too ripe. We'll see in a minute. There is such a thing as a too ripe banana. I'm gonna bring up the old blood sugar. Now, if you're going to the gym, your gym has a shower for a reason. It's not just to wipe your sweat off so you go to work. The shower is so you can take a nice hot shower and get rid of your lactate that's built up in your body so you're not sore. If you don't get rid of lactate, you're going to slow your healing. So you want to have a hot shower immediately after your workout, after you take your protein meal, before bed, and again when you get up in the morning. Everybody goes to bed and everybody gets up. When you work out, you got your shower right there. You're either working out at your house or you're working out at the gym. Somebody's got a shower. So don't even tell me how you can't take 3 hot showers a day. That's no. You got to make time for yourself. You got to make time for yourself. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Again, the concept of this really ripe banana. This here is the best fruit that I know of. You don't want refined sugar. No, don't ever do that. You boost your blood sugar. When you boost your blood sugar, it primes your muscles, which are now going, feed me, feed me. So it'll accept the protein and inject it into the muscles. It's like nitrous oxide right in the muscles. So, I put a little thing on Instagram that I'm going to turbocharge and add more eggs in it. And I saw this, Josh Hill. You posted time for an egg video and you deleted it. Somebody did. I'm going to make an egg video just because you asked. I'm increasing my egg intake. There's a reason why. Instead of the normal 5 eggs I've been eating, I'm going to go to 6. I'm going to explain exactly why when I do this egg video. So I'm going to name a couple names and history and reasoning behind it. I don't want to do that without the info right in front of me on the computer. So, okay, this is royal jelly and cactus honey. Your whole body's primed to inject any nutrients you're taking in your body. We get this at the Korean market, I think it is.
Yes, Korean market.
And I'm sure you can get online through Amazon.com or somewhere. Look up royal jelly. It's absolutely the best food you can possibly eat. Lean beef food. So again, you got to hydrate immediately after your workout. Now, instead of my normal 5 raw eggs I was eating post-workout meal, I'm going to go with 6. Now, I couldn't do what I'm about to do inside because I could only get so many eggs. Oops, I went an egg. Not that I've never dropped an egg before. 6. Never dropped an egg. We'll clean that up in a minute. So, So, again, the who, what, and why, I'm going to leave that for the egg video. We'll make one today or tomorrow. You put that up. So ask yourself, if you want to get big, you want to inject a bunch of artificial hormones in your body, you want to inject something natural that won't fuck your nuts up for later. Okay? You can get stupid big by doing it natural, and I'm going to show you boys. This is natural, and it works. Most importantly, it works. Oh my God, does it work? But it's not an instant magic thing. Rome was not built in a day. You can't not build the body of an Adonis or a Schwarzenegger in a fucking day. It don't happen. You're kidding yourself. You can go to the gym for a couple months and be all ripped this and that. That's just not reality. It took me 2 years in prison to go from skinny with a little bit of tone after spending 2.5 years of losing fat, pregnant gut, until I was a good size. I lost half my size by the time I got out because I got sick. And I went from one of the small guys inside to I come out and everybody's walking around with a big fat gut like all this and that. I'm like, boy, that was a culture shock. Did I not notice that when I went away, or I was just used to my own fat gut? What's up with that? So, there you go. We did that in my mid-40s. I'm 53 now, so if I can hit where I was by the time I'm 55, I'll be stupid happy. So we're going to warm these up. The next drag, I'll put it on 35 seconds. So I don't want that cold from the refrigerator in my body to get warm when it hits me. I want it to slow my metabolism at all. So, anyhow, these are just starting to grow. But they're there. And I can feel the split here. You know, they're coming. They're coming. You know, all this was muscle. That's all flabby skin. All that's got to go back. That's not because I was fat. My fat was all right here in the gut. I never got fat everywhere like some people do. All that saggy skin on my upper body, that's just because I was very large on the top. We got to fill that back up with muscle. When I do, it'll pull a lot of this saggy skin here up. And so when I get a tummy tuck, which I'll probably have to have, it won't be as bad. But first I got to get big and see where I'm at. Big's coming. It ain't there yet. Now, I've done it before. If I can do it in prison, I can certainly do it now. Here we go. 6 raw eggs. There we go. Bam. Now, if you can't handle the egg white, cook it. But the yolk, you got to have raw. Oh my God, you got to have that raw. Yum. Never said I like doing it. I do it because I need to do it. I will suffer a little food taste for what it'll do to my body. Yes, I will. And I know what eggs do. But I couldn't work out anymore. I couldn't eat my eggs anymore when I came home. And I had to stop it. And I was having hot sweats and hot flashes like I'd just been castrated. Just because it boosted my T so high. It's like, poof, off the cliff it went. It was phenomenal. Sitting there sweating, puking, sweating was all. What's wrong with you, man? I was like, oh, I'm okay. I knew exactly what it was. So that's that. I will make us an egg video of who, what, wow, and why. And I will put it up very soon. So we're going to load this up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good weekend.